I'm back. Hold on, I'm finishing this kind bar. Just for the record, though, I don't mean to flex. It's a kind plus bar. It's 25% larger than your average kind bar. And it's good. Yeah, it's the Kind Bar Series S. Well, is that the good one? Or is that the one that's digital only? X is the good one. Have you ever had a Lara bar? So, no joke. When it was my birthday, my mom got me a bunch of stuff. One of the things, and it was partly just because she was leaving, but one of the things was an assortment of bars, Kind bars, Lara bars, and RX bars. I gotta tell you, I feel like, I bet they're better for you, but I feel like Lara bars and RX bars just taste like old compost. I eat them, because sometimes you're like, you know what, I would rather, taste something that doesn't taste amazing than be hungry and grumpy, but I wouldn't say I enjoy them. Anyway, just making sure I got no chocolate and nut residue around the visage. Let's do some chess.com puzzles. Let's start with puzzles. Then maybe I think I have to experiment. I have to find the right time limit that makes chess enjoyable, but also doesn't lead to me stealing moves from chat. But the first thing I'm going to do is tweet live with a red circle. We finished Demon Souls, so now we're gonna play some chess. Yeah, 5 seems plausible. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll play the Bong Cloud. We'll see. Do I still have the GM tag? I believe it's been ripped from me, which is sensible. It's too much power. But it was fun while it lasted. Just takes a minute to get the screen region apt, if you know what I mean. This should be good. Why did he have a GM tag? Because I'm the greatest chess player of all time. I was a grandmaster. They only give the tag to grandmasters. I would like to do... Okay, I'm going to do like one puzzle rush. Or maybe a couple. Wait, no, is it rush? Race against the clock, 3 strikes and you're out? That doesn't seem like racing against the clock. Oh, survival is how you do it. Okay, here we go. I am blocking some of the board, which is... This is not typical. You know what? Hold on. Put me here. I'll live with this. All right. I personally think checkmate is pretty strong, so we'll do that. Can't imagine it's anything but that. Yet again, I got to tell you, checkmate, undefeated. Let me think about it. We're just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. All right. We are in check. We have to move. We can't capture. What? Embarrassing. You could have just taken. Good point. All right, so there's checkmate. Little embarrassed. Am I crazy to assume on this one that you actually take and then... No, that's bad. I mean, I think you can lead to a checkmate. I bet you do something like this instead. I'm genuinely not glancing. Mated. Okay. Good stuff. Pull yourself out of the doldrums. Okay. Queen to there. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? It's hard to just be thrown into a game with no context. I think you take the bishop, and they can't take your rook because it would leave them in a check with the queen. Problem solved. I'm pretty sure you just do that. All right. How about checkmate? That's a great move. I feel like it's king to f3. F. This is going to be an embarrassing puzzle rush. Give me some time to get back into it. It's got to be that. Incredible move. A fully realized plan. I'm just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. I feel like it's this. Pretty good. That one was a little spicy because you're always looking for like the bigger trick, right? What appeals to me on this one is that. I'll take it. We're still moving. We're still moving. Oh, I didn't change the game name. That's my bad. We're in check. Oh, Tomo wants to come in. One moment, please. One moment. Come on. Welcome. Tomo, no backseating, okay? There's only 2 moves. Hey, buddy. I feel like we prefer this. I mean, it also feels like they didn't do the best move that they could have done. It feels like that was pretty poor from the AI side, but you know what? I'll take it. All right. So we got to find a way to squeeze this situation a little bit. I feel like that take... maybe not. It's really hard to not just look at chat and take an answer. Feels like there might be some kind of meme answer here. I don't think this is it, but it totally was, dude. I didn't really have a plan following that. I guess checkmate's pretty good now that I think about it. White to move. I lived. Okay. Still going. Still going. Let's see. Let's see. What do we like here? Well, I like the knight for the bishop, but it's not clever enough, right? Surely, I almost feel like there's something cheeky. Like that. I don't know about that one. Ah, you know what? What about this? Yeah? Okay, hold on. What? That's a great move, though. You could have taken the rook. Okay, you know what? That's That's a pretty good point. Let's try again. Now we're warmed up. Nothing can stop us. Okay. That's a pretty easy one. How about many checkmates? How about checkmate? It's a good one. First couple, I'm not sweating. How about checkmate? You'll notice a little pattern here. How about checkmate? All right, this one does not appear immediately to be a back rank mate. Pardon me. You can definitely do that, and then they can only do this. And then you do that, and it's game over. Okay, fair enough. Easy enough. How about checkmate? Let me hydrate here for a second. So obviously, like, this is great. Is it the best? Apparently, the answer to that question is absolutely. I'm a big fan of what appears to be this, followed by you being checkmated. We're on a pretty good run here. How is checkmate so strong? Is one of the strongest moves in the game, maybe if not the strongest. This seems like a meme to me. Like, why wouldn't I just capture this? F in chat. That's one of those times where I'm like, it's still a pretty good move. What? Just eat it. Play again. We're starting over. Okay, get checkmated. We don't have to go fast. We don't have to go fast. But by the way, get checkmated. Again, am I dying? Like, it just seems like, why wouldn't we capture the queen? That's the game over right there, okay? Similarly, it's got to be. I don't know what our next plan was. I guess we'll fork the pieces. That was like a multi-move puzzle on number 3, which hurts. It's a little much. Like, this is more what you would expect puzzle 4 to look like. Like a one-move checkmate. Probably this. Okay. Certainly seems to be checkmate. Pretty good. All right. Now slow it down. Just because we got some momentum doesn't mean, you know, we should just go as fast as possible. This seems amazingly good. Dude, okay. 10 puzzles deep. So far, so good. So far, so good. No, I didn't want to do analysis on the puzzles that I'd already done. Honestly, just because I was embarrassed. To have lost on such easy puzzles hurts a great deal. This one's tough, I feel. So I think we take this, at which point there's double pressure here. So they have to do this, then that, then this, but then what do? Like, nothing. We don't get anything out of it. It was right. Okay, well, actually, okay, if you just make bad moves, then sure, I guess then that's the right option. If you're relying on your other opponent or on your opponent to do bad things, I guess then you can do whatever you want. This feels like a more complicated situation. Like, I don't immediately have an answer for this. Like, that obviously we get taken. I was wondering if maybe it opened something up for us, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I don't really have a great answer here. Is there might be, you know what? There's like a fork to set up here. Not quite. All right, we'll go back to that one in analysis. The rook trade, I don't know, it just didn't seem that strong to me, but maybe I'm missing something. What is this, like, cursed position here? Like, what is this nightmare? Okay, well, they've trapped their own queen, so... Probably we would just take the bishop. Yeah, okay. It's less like think of a good move, and it's more like don't make... Like, because thinking of a good move in these situations is super easy. It's more like, how do you make the best move? Sometimes you're wrong on the puzzle, but you're, like, right in principle. It's kind of a gimme on this one. Okay, puzzle 13. I feel like the dream here is a little trick. Problem solved. Okay. Now, this is one, there's a lot of elements on the board. You want to puzzle this one out. I bet it looks like that. And then, I was going to say, unless you have a cheeky mate. Why you take the rook every time? It's the same mistake we made last time. That's embarrassing. As is this, by the way. This one I'm tripped up. Like I'll admit I was thinking like rook to g8. But then like what if he just does that on the check? Okay. Then I do this. Like, I didn't have a follow-up move. I guess we... Oh, just pin the queen. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Again, I do sort of feel like I'm relying on the game to make mistakes, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's an unlikely checkmate situation. Oh, no, it can't just be that. It's this for the check and then that. Yeah, now we're seeing it. Slowing it down and seeing it. All right. So the check is probably the first thing you would look for with one of the, probably the other rook, I suppose. Correct. Then I'm like, all right, hold on. Now we do that probably. Your safe spots are here. Or you block with the queen, which is unlikely. I'd still think it's this. Then we could always do this. You would go like here. What would I do from that point onward? I would trade to get the piece advantage. Yeah. Okay. Dude, it's no joke. Chess openings are really hard. Or not openings. Well, you know, I guess they're more like you just remember them. But chess puzzles are hard because you're just thrown in like without context every single time. So this time, basically, if we take, we get mated. Okay, easy enough. So we don't take. Instead, we mate. Check. You fall back. What do we do next? Hold on. I'm just studying it. You could do that. It's got to be this. Take with the queen, defend with the bishop. Yeah, you're right. That's actually just the right way to do it. You would go back. Hold on. This one, you definitely... Is this play problem? That's how you do it. You know what? Give me one more. Feel like we're almost pogged up. No, you know what? We're getting tight on time. Let's do some 5-minute games. It's a good warm up to get thinking about it though. All right, new game. 5 minutes. I'm ready. Now predictions matter. Against E4, we play the Caro-Kann defense. And you wanna okay. I'm not mad or whatever. Develop my bishop so I can push to e6. Honestly, I'm very happy with this trade. I think this bishop sucks. I don't mind that your queen is developed at all. And then we're going to open you up by pushing to c4. And you know what? Let's close you down completely then. If you don't want to come out, then don't come out. Who wants to play this closed of a game, dude? It's like, I mean, I gave them the choice, and they said, no, I hate taking pieces. Okay. Personally, like our bishop is obviously trash. I'm gonna spend 2 moves to develop our knight. If you want to take it, please do. Screw it, dude. Let's go for it. I'm not scared. You're the one who wanted to play a closed game, and now you're scared of some pawns? Not afraid. So people love like queenside castling, huh? Like I don't know when this happened, but they go absolutely bonkers for queenside castling. I like h5 and I actually like g4 as well. And I'm not talking about Kevin Pereira. The reason I like I guess we would probably try to push this one first to get the bishop out of there. So presumably he'll play something like that. But then I actually like this. Because where's he going to put this knight? Literally, like, he has to move it back here where it's complete garbage. You should ask Levy how to deal with queenside castling. I feel like most of the time we face someone who queenside castles, we're actually happy they do it. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked into like the deeper analysis, obviously. But I feel like in general, I'm usually stoked when someone queenside castles. So the other thing is like, I mean, it's a little Mimi in here. He's going to do that, presumably. At which point, I was just going to say, I take, he takes. And then I have like, I can pin the bishop here. And then start to put some pressure on that. I don't like this yet, because I think that he just goes there. And then I get a check. But who cares about a check? I'd rather create a situation where, like, he hates his life. Something like this. Why don't you just checkmate like in the puzzles? Yo, Azion, thank you. We have an 1800 level player with us. We have an 1800 level... now, 1800 lie chess, but still, 1800 is 1800. So we could take the pawn. It's a little spicy. Like, my problem is, like, now, there is that, right? Which is obviously a little... unamazing. We should really try to kingside castle. I honestly think we should abandon this free pawn. I know that seems so backwards as to be comical. I just worry that I have no way to defend this once I get it up here. think what I want to do instead is... This is a weird one. The engine's not going to like it. Hopefully he spends a move getting this pawn safe. Why do that? I want to avoid the queen's ability to do this. Takes him a long time to get his knights into position to dislodge this. And then I want to do like, yeah. Yeah, you knew that something like that was coming. I want to get this knight out. And then I want to get my queen out here. And I want a queenside castle to defend my rooks. Really don't want to give up that pawn. It's a weird game for sure. Like, his knight is even more trapped because of the placement of his rooks, thankfully. Like, both of his knights essentially do absolutely nothing. But what I'm thinking is, like... Okay, so this is very neat. I take, he goes here, then we got a real frickin' problem. Definitely an issue. I don't mind playing a weird game. That sort of thing is my bag, baby. Yeah, that was not the way to respond to that, for the record. You should have taken with the knight instead of taking with the queen. That is just a kind of a comical misstep. But it's okay. There's a minute 23 left. The game is still somewhat complicated. We need to get our knight involved in a big way. Interesting. I hate this move. What do I do about that? Probably put you in check. And then start massacring these pawns. It's a great place for this. I expect that. But I would honestly describe that as pretty good for me. We're only down 4 points. It's not really that bad. Okay. Not overly concerned, I guess. Plenty of time. We got like a minute. He's doing some stuff, huh? Now, this guy is unafraid. I'm a little afraid, though. Help. I didn't want to take the knight with the pawn, because then it left my knight open to be taken, which was I was kind of concerned about. Just like, because we had such an advantage on time, I was really like, just don't give him a way to get an easy mating position. We basically just got pretty lucky. I can tell you where this one went wrong. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, there's people in the Discord that are like, is it considered BM to not resign when your opponent is beating you, but they have little time left? And I'm like, nah, dude, that's like the exact opposite. Like, if they spent 20% longer coming up with every single move, then you played at a disadvantage for the whole game. That's what the clock's there for. Hold on. They really played 95.5 accuracy and lost. That's gotta hurt. All right. So everything's like is pretty normal. They don't like that move, which is fair. I have a bias. Like, I'm like, I can't leave this situation unresolved. I'm like, I gotta do something. So instead, I would, should have left it in flux a little bit. I loved that move. That move they do not like. They consider it to give up our whole advantage. Okay, fair enough. They don't like that either, though. Now we're back, baby. They love that, which I was proud of. I thought this was a pretty well-reasoned attack. They prefer the bishop to there. Okay, understandable. They hate that. They're like, why won't you develop your knight? And you know what? Over time, I wish that we had developed our knight. G7 is a mistake. They like king to D7. Really? King to D7. At which point they would take... No? At which point they would play B3. Alright, we're getting into computer gaming. But that's not how it went down. Take. Fell back. Okay, they still really want me to take the pawn, but I was a coward. This is Blunder City. This is the blunder that solves it ruins the game for me. Like, that puts us at a big enough advantage to be stoked. They probably do something like that after. But, like, this is not really in danger. Really at all. I imagine after that we probably try to force the issue. No, we force the issue the other way. We go to the queen so that it doesn't take the pawn. They probably do not trade. I can't imagine they would trade. Instead, maybe doing... You don't really want to go here just in case the king moves. Anyway, this is a whole different situation now. We can fit in one more game here. Okay. So that's where it went wrong. We should have taken with the knight. But it didn't really go wrong. It went right because we won the game anyway. All right, we play c4. One day I'm going to learn what c4 develops into. This is one of the weirdest openings I think I've seen in a long time. It's just like very, very strange. I don't mind if you push that, quite frankly. I mean, I prefer if you didn't take that, I suppose. But if you want to move your knight again, then, like, honestly, by all means. I didn't think you did. What is this opening, dude? The Anglo-Slav opening. That's a new one for me. Anyway, I love... Oh, you know what? Check. That was the puzzle. That was the puzzle. You do queen to a5 check, or h5 check. They play this. You take with the knight, and you have the fork here and the fork here. That's funny. That's funny. But that isn't how it went down. Either way, we'll castle. We don't want to lose too much time advantage. Now move this. Move that. Oh, but we can't take with the knight anymore. It's not the same. He's taking his time. No doubt about that. I don't know what to think about that. You know what? Let's get stupid, dude. Don't allow that to happen. That's like a gimme. Love it. Love is a strong word here, I suppose. I don't mind giving up the pawn for potential access to this. You know what? That was a good move. I literally just didn't see it. Say the line. Let's get weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about. What if we just did that instead? Oh, then they probably do that. I don't know if it's that bad, though. I mean, we could still do it. Maybe we don't like to, though. I mean, where are you going? Like, that's the... Like, where are you going to go? I guess you're going to push that. No. Well, unless... He's gotten himself in a complicated situation here. He is up 2 pawns. There's no doubt about that. Then if he does this... Okay. He didn't. We've got a good play here. He has to defend. And he has. Now we're tied. That's not the move you do now. That was the move you do earlier. Yikes. Okay, maybe like take a second to think things over instead of just yeeting your moves down like as soon as possible. It's fast chess, but that's a little too fast. This is very vulnerable now, but so is this. Okay, now that's not vulnerable at all. That's a great spot for our knight in the future, though. So we're going to try to threaten this. Having done that, I think instead we're going to try... It's tough. Or at least it's not easy. We're going to try to threaten this. He does have a little bit of a pawn advantage. Not sure if this has been noted yet. He will trade queens. Yeah, I should have thought that through. This is a suboptimal game. He's up 2 points. It's time to get our knight involved. The 8-pawn phalanx. You're not wrong. Is quite the conundrum for us. That hurts. I think he's getting a little sloppy. Got a good time advantage. honestly like quite like our position in general. Don't really know what the game plan is there. Pretty good move, actually. We got a little time. We're up by a knight. I think if you want to trade, let's trade. But I would prefer if you fall back. But we got a nice place for our knight here. I think people are wrong, by the way, when they say, like, oh, stop trading. The spirit of what Levy's talking about is not never trade. It's trade less. One. Two. Three. Send it. I'm not in check. Oh, crap. Be cool. I was like, in my head, I was just like, his mate. I'll just mate him. Oh, why didn't you move your queen over to here? It's such a, oh, that's not a good spot for it at all. Are you stupid? Let's just mate him and be legends. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, I see what you're doing here. A little bit of playing the game of Check's Gambit. I don't know what happens next. Ah! I wasn't thinking things through at all. I made it. That was so bad. Okay. I don't even want to look at the analysis for that one. Put me on a 1 minute. Put me on a 1 minute game so I can redeem myself slightly. Play. Play online. New game. That's the problem. Like 5 minutes is pretty short. I got a little greedy in the end game, that's for sure. Like, do you practice this line? Am I crazy? I was like, why are you playing so fast? Sure, let's do it, dude. Let's get crazy. No, I don't like this anymore. Yeah, not a great move in the whole scheme of things, huh? Yeah, that's a good. Oh, I can't even go there. That's a good move. I'm in double check there. That's the problem. This has not been my finest. It's not been my finest game of chess. And now I'm responding to D5 with like, or D4 with D5. I gotta stick to 10 minutes. Like I'm not as young as I used to be. What I play in like 1 minute is a lot different than what I try to play in 1 real chess. This is just kind of like a meme extravaganza right now. Not a good move. For the record, not a good move. Somehow we got out of it. I don't care. We don't care for that. I got a game plan here. I got a whole freaking game plan. Unfortunately, it does lead to our bishop being taken for nothing. Hold on. I know we got this, but I want to reinforce this. Let's trade. Okay. That's pretty good. There we go. Much better. At least we can end on a positive note. There was some spicy games in there. No doubt about that. Let me make sure Kate is good to go, because she should be streaming after this. Either way, it was a productive stream. We finished Demon Souls, which is pretty amazing to me. And we will change the game name to Chess right at the very end. Oh, we already did it. Okay. What are you gonna play? Let's see what Kate's gonna play. She's been playing some Don't Starve. She's been playing Call of the Sea. She's playing Don't Starve together over at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. I will send you over there. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the NLSS. It's just that simple. Hope you've enjoyed your time here today. And, you know, thanks for the help in Demon Souls. If it were not for your help in Demon Souls, I would be stuck in Lordran right now, which is not even in the right game. So I'll take it. See you.